Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Okay, ready?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Giants.
First down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Up the middle with a Scatterboot. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12. And the Giants
Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the draw, here's Scatterboot. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. This is part 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, they'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, set.
We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
A gain of
They'll break the
26
huddle.
yards.
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. On a short one there to Bellinger. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
And the Giants first
Now
down.
Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's push his way ahead for a gain of 2. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third
and 2, and it's Dart. Look at that complete right side. It's Bellinger. Look at the big man go. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Down by Robinson. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears' 2-yard line.
Dart's going to throw here on 2nd down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
What is going on? Vegas!
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
It's a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And the defense stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st down.
1st
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Vegas! What is up?
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yes!
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Bears 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
In motion, it's Odunze. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready, set. On.
Throwing is Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready, set.
Williams. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New
Both
York.
teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Whiskey.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Pulling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. He's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from East Rutherford. We'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Stanford. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. On the give, Scatterboo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the toss to Scatterboo, heading right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, Dart.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Let's go. He'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Kind of depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
First down.
Now toss left side, it's Scatterboo. Has some room inside the 30. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1.
It's a
big time play out of the G-Man. 42 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can have starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll bring it to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 7. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. The safety Javon Holland coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. On his first throw of the game, will be intercepted.